Meet Bob Bolden, the newest and greatest football coach in the history of the sport. If you don't know who Bob Bolden is, let me educate you. He is currently the greatest women's basketball coach in the entire country at the Ohio University. And now he's making a transition to the gridiron, taking over the football program after Tim Albin left the program after winning the MAC championship. He is going to take this program not only to new heights in the MAC, but he is going to take this program to new heights in the landscape of college football. And you're going to be on the journey with him as well. This is an exciting time in Athens, Ohio, and I can't wait for you guys to join. Sign our name along the dotted line. Let's get this show on the road. By the end of this thing, I want to dominate the MAC to the point where we need to move to the Big Ten, and also get to a point where we're winning national championships consistently. That is what I want to get to. Now, it's going to be a long road, but we got 30 years to do it. I don't know if I'll take all 30 years, but we're going to start in year one with the Ohio Bobcats in 2024. So they won the MAC championship this year. As you can see, the schedule. It's not a tough schedule. They're playing in the MAC. They open up with Syracuse and Kentucky as their two major non-conference opponents. They also have South Alabama in there. So these are just going to be sim games. Right now, he's a recruiter. So we're going to go ahead and put that into quarterbacks. We're on normal coach progression as well. I don't want this to take forever. So let's get into our scouting, see who wants us and who doesn't. So here's how the board looks after our initial scouting and all of our offers and all of our point allocations. So we're going really heavy after those trio of guys that are 4 stars at quarterback, Matt Logan, Jake McManus, and Pat Dalton. We can get those 3 guys. We are starting off really strong in this rebuild. If not, well, then we're screwed. Oh my God, we beat Kentucky. No way. Wow. Went to Kentucky and beat them. That's crazy. We'll take it. Wow, what a game. Nolan McCormick, 2 touchdowns. How about that? The boys are 3-1. This is certainly going to help us out a little bit in terms of recruiting. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We are putting the pedal to the metal right now, as the kids would say. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. I was going to wait to show you the update until these guys committed, but our playing style has now fallen below the threshold. Oh my Lord, and it looks like it did for Purdue too. Oh, this is such a bad beat. Well, we still got Pat Dalton, and we're looking like we're going to be able to get him, which is nice. But that is just absolutely brutal. And on top of that, we only have 40 points to use. It didn't even give us our points back from this. This is the worst beat that you could possibly imagine. And it looks like we're out on Tim Teo and James Quincy at the tight end position as well. This is awful. This is awful, man. And Elton Burks commits to Temple. I really don't know what to say about this at this point. We're throwing for 265. How is this not enough? This is ridiculous. Oh, my God. Pat Dalton, baby. Just kidding. You're getting one now. Let's go. The first commit of the Bob Bolden era is 4-star wide receiver Pat Dalton out of Canal, Winchester. That's a big get. That's a big get for the boys. In proximity to home, so you know he's not transferring. Let's go. Okay, we're back. We're back on Matt Logan, everybody. This is big. This is big news. So we're gonna hard sell him. We're going right back to it. Right back to it. Give me the clutch. Give me the 10 points. Give me the 5 points. We're throwing 55 back into him. In the meantime, I went out and started scouting a 4-star tight end, and it looks like we're going to be able to get him. We also had our punter commit, so that's fine. But big news, Matt Logan is now able to be back on the board again. This is huge for us. Let's go, Matt Logan. How about it? 4-star quarterback in year 1 of the Bob Bolden era out of Massillon, Ohio. We are cooking with gas, ladies and gentlemen. That is big. We do lose Mitch Loudermilk, our center that we were targeting, to Northwestern, which stinks, but we did win. We picked up another big win, so that's huge. We're 6-3, fourth in the MAC right now. But that's just such a monumental win for us. And we're the only one going after Leo D'Ampiero right now. We're in a good spot. Braylon Wall, we're still doing well on. Dwayne Daly, we do have some competition, but I'm not too worried about that right now. We just freed up 65 or 55 points. Parker Navarro, MAC Player of the Week as well. That's big for the program. Let's go. I wonder if we will now be able to access Jake McManus. That's a big one. That's nice. Okay, so no, still can't get to him. I don't understand. We're flying here. We're gonna start looking at. Okay, I probably will not offer him that hard sell. It's not gonna go over very well. We've now been passed in terms of our defensive tackle. That's fine. We know exactly what he wants. He wants playing time. We can offer him a hard sell there, and we will likely pass Akron. And that is it. McManus has reached his top 3 schools. We made it. We just haven't been able to offer him anything. We lost again. This is embarrassing. Year 1 for the Ohio Bobcats sees them finish 6-6. Bob Bolden didn't do his best work in year 1, but that's okay. He's recruited we lost Chancey. He's recruited at least 2 4-stars to campus, possibly a third with Leo D'Ampiero coming in here. Oh, Clemson's starting to make a little bit of a push late here. So let's just add some more points to him. Where are we at here? Playing time, brand exposure, pro potential. Probably not great, so we're going to continue to send the house on him and just load up. It's not the best, but we really don't have much else to work with. So we will see where we're going to go for our bowl game. It can't be anywhere good. My guess is the Camellia Bowl. We will see. Hey, Braylon Wall commits. That's big. Tavares Ty commits. That's another big one. We got 2 commitments here. And then Leo. God, I swear if Clemson steals him from us right before we grab him, I'm going to go berserk. This would be my Joker moment. Elijah Bauman commits. That's big. D'Angelo Norton commits. That's another nice commitment. So receiver. Cam Rising wins the Heisman. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. Interesting. Congrats to him. Few job offers. I'm not leaving, but I am intrigued to see him go be an offensive coordinator elsewhere. Oh, thank you. Okay, National Signing Day. Let's see what we got going on. So Jake McManus quite literally is not going to commit to a team. Tyler Hutnick didn't want to go to the best team in Ohio. That's fine. Now we got to go after Wade Pope because they're going after Wade Pope. So, I forgot that we can't do that right now. We'll have to wait to the offseason to do that. But we're in a pretty good spot for a decent amount of these guys. We'll have a lot of points. Oh, man, this is brutal. If only we could have offered him something that he wanted. Jeez. Let's go! Leo D'Ampiero is on the squad. We have 3 4-stars now. That is just big for the program. What a time to be alive. If you want to look at the team schedule, here's how we did. Started out the season 4-1, and then once we got to MAC play, we absolutely took a crap in the bed. Scored a lot of points in most of these games, which is kind of what I was looking for, but then towards the end of the season, we just couldn't get the offense going. The MAC was pretty solid this year, all things considered. Somehow Kent State won 7 games, and we beat them 41-0. I'm not sure exactly how that's possible, but we did. Ole Miss and Oregon in the national championship game. Isn't that interesting? Let's just take a quick look at the CFP bracket and see what they've got going on here. A bunch of big-name players. Rice is the one that stands out. So, unlike your typical first-year dynasties, you don't really see any of those non-big name schools. You have Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Miami, Michigan, NC State, I guess, is the odd one. Alabama, Clemson, Oregon, Georgia. It's your typical big brand teams. We got a lot of guys that are going to transfer. Let's see who's going. Yep. And that's, you can go DeFranco. Ian Pugh, you can go. I really can't have Jalen Johnson go. Bruno's fine to leave. I would like to keep CJ Doggett and and Davion Witherspoon. Ah, that sucks. CJ Doggett. Yep, I figured. Let's just hit these two as well. Hey, Casey Seegers is staying. That's nice. What about Caden Schmitz? Let's go. Okay. We at least got those two to stay, which is going to help us a lot. And then our last one's going to be Jalen Johnson. That's also a success. Okay, recruiting update. Okay, we're first in all of these guys, which is nice. That's awesome. We love that. We're going to get all of our transfers that we want. Nothing crazy, but it'll help out a lot given the state of the roster. Jake McManus is still not doing anything. Oh, he did sign. Let's go. Come on now. Wow, four stars. That is unbelievable. I mean, this was not a great overall class. We signed 20 players, and I don't think we signed more than we signed 2 offensive linemen when we needed. Oh, we signed 3, but we really needed like 12. Top classes. Where does that put us? I mean, 4 4-stars has got to get us something, right? Like that's got to put us 36th. So we didn't have the volume that some other teams did, but the 4 4-stars definitely helps, and they're all skill positions, which is super nice. The problem with this is now Jake McManus will retire, and I don't love that. Or not retire. He will transfer. I would be shocked if he transferred or if he retired already. So here's what the room is looking like. Matt Logan is a 77 overall. He will be our starting quarterback on day 1, which means by his senior year he'll be very solid. The running back room is fine. We do have to get somebody there next year. Wide receiver, Pat Dalton, Jake McManus will probably start on day 1. Wow, Pat Dalton is a blazer. Holy crap. 98 speed, 93 excel. That's unbelievable. Yeah, look at our tackle position right now. This is not good. Our offensive line is in a very, very poor spot. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. This is so unbelievably bad. Yeah, linebackers is very rough. Golly, this is worse than I imagined. Oh my God, this team is gonna suck next year. And we have $1 billion corner or $1 billion free safety. I don't even know what to do. So we're actually fine at strong safety. I don't know why it was freaking out, but we genuinely don't have enough corners. Now we did bring in a bunch of athletes, so hopefully somebody can find a new position. Connor Casey's a running back. Colin Rossi. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at linebacker. Either one doesn't matter, honestly. He needs to be there. We need desperate help at the linebacker position. Benjamin Huey, another linebacker. Perfect. Brody Freeman is a run stopper, so he will also be playing linebacker. We ended up finding plenty of help at the linebacker position with good players too. So D'Angelo Norton is a power rusher. He will be a power rusher. We'll put him at right end. And then, yes, he was an athlete. Leo was. I was so confused. Let's see. He's a 73 overall. Wow, he's actually a better edge rusher or linebacker than he is a tight end. We're going to move Leo to... We're going to move him to tight end. So we brought him on as... So we're going to keep him as. But yeah, the roster is hurting for talent. We're in a good spot, I think, with quarterback and wide receiver, especially for the future, and now at tight ends as well. But that offensive line is going to be a massive point of emphasis in my next recruiting cycle because that is unacceptable how poor that is. Corner's also a big one. Like we're going to get eaten alive defensively. I might just have to move Thomason or somebody to corner. God, that room is so bad. That room is so unbelievably bad. God, nobody got better. This is awful. Oh, man. Hey, offensive line won't be awful. Offensive line won't be awful. We'll absolutely take that. Okay, corner actually ended up being okay. Let's have a better year this year. Let's look at our custom schedule, see what we got on the docket. Rutgers, West Virginia. Oh, my God. We're not going to have a better year this year. This is so brutal. Oh, Lord. This is what the board is going to look like heading into year 2. we got our 4 stars up top. We're going to try to go after them. It's not looking good. And then we've got everybody else that we're going to see how these races develop, see who we really go after. But we have to be aggressive early on. I will give you guys an update when something interesting happens. We are in first place for both 4 stars so far. Now we're into the point where I am super worried that I just don't have what they want to sell them, to hard sell them. And if you can't hard sell them, you're going to lose to these bigger teams. And so his proximity to home. And so all I have is a B there. And then the other 2 are coach prestige and conference prestige. It's just a B. Like, I don't think it's going to be good enough. We're going to give it a shot. Proximity to home is a B+. Coach stability and athletic. Like, I feel so... I'm going to keep... There's just no point in me doing it. And I think I'm going to lose because of it. But at least with Robbie, I think there's a shot. C- and B is like... It's not going to be great, but there's a chance. And then elsewhere, we're looking pretty good. I mean, he's absolutely going to transfer. This is ridiculous, and it's not my fault. I don't know what else to do. How did he play? Okay. 184 yards isn't going to cut it. I mean, we did not run the ball well at all. Oh, boy. This rebuild is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Bringing Hicks on a visit. Question is where? We have to go week 6. Hopefully, we can beat Toledo. It's not going to be the best visit, but it'll give us a shot. And that's all we need is just a shot. Just give me a chance. Need this one. Desperately. Come on. Come on. Show me Robbie Hicks. Show me Robbie Hicks, please. Oh, no. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, we're so screwed. We are so unbelievably screwed. And Tevin went to Illinois. There's... Oh, man. Oh, boy. This is awful. The worst thing that could happen happened, and that was somehow our visit being putrid. I mean, we ended up losing, which was expected. Okay, their visit didn't go well either. This is going to be a photo finish. If we don't get him to commit next week, he will commit to Wisconsin. Have you ever seen somebody so flustered with what's going on in their recruiting that they just absolutely suck at it? Because that's me right now. I am getting my... Oh, we got Tevin, but we didn't get Robbie. That's unfortunate. We did get A.J. Wilkins, though, so we did address the tackle position. Oh, he still hasn't committed? Whoa. Okay, that's a little crazy. Did we lose again? Oh, my God, we lost again. This is insane. And we lost both edge rushers to Indiana. How did we lose again? Oh, this is just unbelievable. Well, we got another 4-star, so that's nice. But I mean, we suck. The team actually sucks. And we're ready for Robbie Hicks to commit to Arkansas next week. We better beat Akron. This is embarrassing. We're 1-5, 0-2 in the MAC. We're the best overall team, pretty substantially. Yep, there goes Robbie Hicks. Oh, man. We lost again. No, we won. Okay. We got 834 points. That usually means a win, right? Nope, it's another loss. God bless it. Let's look and see what's going on week 11. So we know what happened there. Good win there. Scored a lot of points. Oh, my gosh. Scoring a lot of points. I mean, this is... Matt Logan, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nope, that was the right game. Where are all these points coming from? Okay, Nolan McCormick had 15 for $125 and 2 scores. Holy crap. I mean, yeah, this is not great. Okay, this is not a bad freshman year. Completion percentage needs to get better, but in terms of what he has available to him at the wide receiver position, it's not much to work with, and the offensive line is not great. So, all things considered, it's not the worst performance. Oh, my God. They took McGinnis, too? You've got to be kidding me. And we lost. I have to fire these guys. You're just awful. You guys are so bad. I legitimately don't know how I got extended. That's crazy. I'm gonna sign the contract. You guys are insane to offer me that. Oh my God. 52-8. DJ Lagway. Holy crap. That's a Heisman season to remember. Jeez. I'm going to give an offer to Cameron Granger. I think this one's probably the best option for me. Max Bitonio. We're going to offer Max Bitonio a spot. So we got 2 offers pending. Wow, TCU wants to hire me as their head coach? In what right mind does TCU offer me a head coaching position? May I remind you that Bob Bolden has a combined 10 wins in 2 seasons as the head coach of the Ohio Bobcats. I am baffled by that decision. Got them both. I do think that EA does need to work on that for the next one. It's just way too easy to get the guys that you want. So we just didn't score points in the last 3 games of the season. 20, 27, and 14. The big question mark is, did Matt Logan have a decent freshman season? And I think he did. 278 5 yards a game. 51% completion percentage is not good enough. We did have a 1,000-yard receiver. And then Max Rodarte was pretty solid as well. Chase Hendricks, just not at all a factor, which is wild considering that he was by far our best wide receiver. We're going to the next season. This is really make or break time for us. This offseason is going to determine a lot of things. So there are some guys, and a lot of them are corners. So we will absolutely be taking as all of the corners that we can. So we have 25 targets. I'm hoping to have finished with a 25-person class. That would be ideal. And we went down in hours. Oh my God. This is awful. I mean, is there a worst possible start to a dynasty rebuild than what I've got going on here? This is embarrassing. National Signing Day. Marco Biggums, Avery Ezeki, Cam Chadwick, CJ Clinkscales, Kai Stokes, Tyler Gillison. Oh, he did end up coming. DeMarcus Clemens. Okay, we got everybody. So our class ended up being okay. We got 24 guys in there. 1 4-star, 23 3-stars. Nothing too crazy. I think that ended up dropping us probably outside of the... Oh, no, 43. Not too bad. Gizzy's a 70 overall, so he's a little bit of a bust in terms of a wide receiver position. We got a lot of athletes as well that we'll have to find spots for. So, obviously, our defensive line is now loaded, or especially our right side, so we'll move some guys over to the left side. Okay, Chase Hendricks is now an 89 overall. That is massive. Matt Logan only up to an 82, so he only moved up a couple of spots. That's not great. Adjadon Wilson passing Ricky Hunt is crazy. How did our other wide receivers do? Pat Dalton up to an 81. Awesome. Jake McManus up to a 78. Those guys are going to be huge for us. Tian Piero is up to a 79. That's awesome. It's phenomenal. Should have looked at that. Oh my gosh. Elijah Bauman. Big jump for him. And then, yeah, our offensive line is in a much better spot. That makes me feel really good about the potential of this team. Matt Logan, 84 with the boosts. At the wide receiver position, we've got Chase Hendricks and Pat Dalton. I do want to put Jake McManus at that number 3 spot as well. And then I want Tian Piero to start. Our offensive line, Jerry and Shelby, an 86 overall. That's exactly what we want. Aiden Johnson starting at left guard for us. Got Cam Wright at center. Bauman to start. And then right tackle, we have Jordan Jones. Okay. Our left end is good. Right end is good. Caden Schmidt's finally playing. Defensive tackle, yep. I'm thinking about putting Hendricks at the slot. Okay, they have us finishing towards the bottom again. Miami is the only comparable overall at 81. We are an 83 with an 85 overall offense. I mean, this is, if we don't win this year, then we have major issues. And then we'll just kind of get a feel for where we're at for our top guys, or top, our 4 stars. If we've been able to make any progress, if we haven't, we'll move off of them. We won't worry about it. Okay, so Caleb Popo, we are now in the thick of that race for. I don't anticipate really being able to compete for Julius Harris, so we're going to pull out of that race. And I don't think we're going to be able to compete for Akeem Thorpe, so we're going to pull out of that one as well. We lost. It's okay. It's fine, but we're in first place for Popo. I think that this recruiting cycle is going much better than the previous ones have. So let's look at our schedule, just see how the first 2 games went, see if we were close at all. Okay, listen, it was 31-23. It looks like, Matt Logan played out of his mind. The completion percentage still isn't great, but 351 yards is phenomenal. Look at Jake McManus. Holy crap. Pat Dalton getting in there. We got a big rivalry game, the Battle of the Bricks here. Can we get the W against Miami? Going to their place. Start off MAC play right. Come on. Show me something good. We lost. I just don't know what else we have to do. 41-34. The defense is just not very good. He's playing out of his mind. I don't know what more we can ask of him. Jake McManus is throwing up an all-time season. Maybe I got to change the defense up. Maybe that's what it is. Let's go to scheme and playbook. Maybe the 4-3 multiple is just not working. Let's just go with the base 4-3. See if that works. Okay, let's see if we can beat South Alabama. We need this one desperately. We lost again. I don't know. I just don't know what else to do. He did throw 2 picks. Maybe it's the aggressiveness slider. Maybe I got to turn that down. Okay, big win. That's a big win. We can still win the MAC, and that's the big thing, is that if we can win the MAC 24-6, so much better performance from the defense. Matt Logan, 341 and 3 touchdowns. We'll check his stats 5 games into the season. But this is the guy that I thought I brought in. 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns through 5 games. Jake McManus is going absolutely bonkers right now. I cannot believe this. And then Pat Dalton is having himself a decent season. But this is Jake McManus. Talk about, a guy who just did not want to come and play for our school and begrudgingly did so is now the only reason that we're even putting up numbers offensively. Okay, let's see if we can find the campus lifestyle. Could be it. Let's look and see how Matt Logan did last week. 3 interceptions, 2 picks for 2 touchdowns for Matt Logan. Pat Dalton back in the touchdown column. Chase Hendricks is back, so that's big news for the squad. In terms of where we're at in the MAC, towards the middle of the pack, 2-2. We played a lot more games than everybody else in conference. Listen, we can still make the MAC championship game. This is not an impossible feat. We just have to win football games, and we are the better team every single week. And of course, we have to play West Virginia this week, just as we're feeling good. I don't feel great about where we're at in that battle. It's just awful. There's nothing that we can do. Looks like we are going to go after Hugh Burns instead. We really just have to beat West Virginia. We have to. We don't have a choice. We have to start winning football games. Otherwise, I'm going to get fired. Got Chad Potts to commit. Big win. Big win. Are we turning the corner? Because it feels like we're turning the corner. We went into Morgantown, picked up the W. Matt Logan, 345 and 4 touchdowns. Rodney Harris having himself a nice game. We're 4-4. Listen, if we went out, we're 8-4, and that's yeah. Listen, if we have a really good week this week, a good visit, we can still pull this out. But I am growing increasingly scared and nervous that we will not be able to get him. We're looking at another piss poor performance in terms of recruiting where we just can't figure it out. Not good recruiting wise, but on the field, play is actually starting to look much better. Let's see if we can beat Ball State this week. Oh, look at that. The visit must have went well because Caleb Popo is an Ohio Bobcat. And Tim Callis, this is a good visit week. That's a big win. That is a very, very big win. Oh my gosh, look at the boy. Jake McMahon has 7 catches, 184, 2 touchdowns. You're looking at the best offense in the MAC, ladies and gentlemen. That is for certain. We are putting up points like you've never seen before. We got our linebacker of the future. That defense is going to come along very nicely. Let's go see how our boy did in the big game. 28-26. That is huge. Caden Samanza had himself a good game, but not better than Matthew Logan. 3 touchdowns, 400 yards. Are you kidding me? Rodney Harris says, you can't bench me, coach. I'm playing too well. This is the type of progress I wanted to see from this offense in year 3. This is exactly what we needed. And then we got Kent State coming up. I think we're in a good place if we win this to be in the MAC championship game. That would be big. 6-4. We got the win. This is good. We're making a good push here. Looks like Virginia Tech offered Hugh Burns. This season is going about as good as we could have expected it to. It was a rough start, but we're doing okay now. So we're in second place. Miami is in first place. So we have to continue to win. There was a lot of 3-2 teams and 2 lost conference teams. If we continue to win, we will get another shot at Miami in the conference championship game. This one's big because Western Michigan also has 2 losses already. So the loser of this game is likely out of contention for the MAC championship game. We won. Let's go. We are almost a top 25 team. At 7-4, somehow almost a top 25 team. I am very confused. Every single week it's a different player. You've had Pat on here, you've had Chase on here, you've had Jake on here, and he was a national player of the week. That's insane. At the center of it all, you have Matt Logan playing the best football that the Ohio Bobcats has ever seen. Oh my gosh, 56 points. Currently on a 5-game win streak as we head into the final game of the regular season for us. 393, 5 touchdowns. And, pretty much all of it went to Chase Hendricks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable for the true sophomore quarterback. Conference standings, okay, we are not out of the woods yet. There is still a chance that Bowling Green and Kent State, we need this win. If we win, we're in. It's as simple as that. We did. Let's go. 8-4. This is how you turn around a program. And it's Chase Hendricks again with another 3 touchdowns. I don't know what happened at the tail end of this season, but we are now on a 7-game win streak, or 6-game win streak, excuse me. And we are putting up hella points lately. Matt Logan is one of the best players in college football right now. 5 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Look at this stat line. Jake McManus is going to have 1,000 yards likely at the end of the season. Chase Hendricks is putting it on late. This is just a good, well-rounded receiving room. We're not going to win many awards, I don't think, with that, but I think we're winning a lot of football games doing that. And I believe we have to sim again. There it is. MAC championship. 1 week we've been invited. This is phenomenal, really. It does not get better than this. Look at that. We're at Ford Field, baby, in the heart of Detroit. Let's go. Let's go to the next quarter. Picked up 3. Picked up 10. It's a good start for us. They picked up 3. We picked up a touchdown. Nice. They picked up a touchdown. I believe they get ball coming out of half. This is big. Let's go. Come on. End of third quarter. I think we just went 3 and out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we lost. No way. Oh, we choked it. Oh, my God. We choked so hard. Oh, that's embarrassing. Next year has to be the year we get it done. Jaden Maeva. Whoa, okay. In comparison to Matt Logan, I think he probably had pretty similar numbers. The 68 Ventures Bowl against Georgia State or Georgia Southern. Not too interested in that. How did Matt Logan's numbers compare? I mean, this is a Heisman winning season. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns and 60 or 172 rushing yards. That's a Heisman season. I don't know how he didn't win it. We had 4 guys over 700 yards receiving. That's brutal. And then looks like we won the 68 Ventures Bowl. So we do add at least 1 trophy to the case. 39-7 victory. 388 yards of total offense. Matt Logan, 235 and 3 touchdowns. Chase Hendricks, another 2 touchdowns, but not too many yards. Pat Dalton. Ricky Hunt had himself a hell of a game. Interesting. I mean, real life, Georgia Southern was the team that he put BTA on there. So that makes sense. USC beats Missouri in the national championship game 1v2 as well. So that's not something that we see very often. ECU made it. New Mexico State. They actually played in the first round. Very interesting. I mean, this is much different than our year 1 playoff. Yep, everybody stays. The first year that we've had that happen. Okay, so now we're going to go to, I believe it's signing day. Try and look at the transfer portal, see what we've got going on. We got Quinton Ford. We got Durante Basher. We got Sean Rouse. So it gives us a 32. We didn't move at all. I mean, it is what it is. Not going to... Training results, this is a key. Did Matt Logan get better? He did get better. Okay. He's an 82 overall now. I think he only went up a couple of points, if I remember correctly. Last year... Oh, no, he's actually already maxed out. So he's as good as he will be. Jake McManus went up. Let's go. Basher went up. Dalton, 80, just did not move at all. Is he at his caps? Yep, he's already at his caps. So that's the issue with Dalton. Let's look at Tevin Gizzy because he went up a little bit. He's almost at his caps as well. Jake McManus, he is also at his caps. So those guys can't get any better. Mason got a little bit better. Leo did not. Offensive line, we're in a really good spot there. James got much better. Defensive line, nothing crazy. Although Brennan Vernon is now an 86 overall. Span is up to an 85? Oh, my Lord. Corner, I mean, we're just going to be locked down at that position. Tavares is up to an 81. I think overall we're in a really good spot. We're a 2-star program, so we still are going to struggle in terms of getting guys, but we have a much more manageable schedule this year. We got Texas State, West Virginia, Marshall, and South Alabama, so this is much more manageable. Our conference games are pretty easy, I would say. I would imagine we're towards the top in our conference standings. Us and Miami at the top, we're at 85 overall. Buffalo's an 83. Ball State's an 82. So this conference has gotten a lot better, and it's not going to be a walk in the park for us. Let's do the red shirts first before we get ahead of ourselves. We're going to redshirt Papoa. Okay, so we got Basher, McManus. Like, see, Gizzy being in front of Dalton is crazy. They're both... I'm leaning Dalton. I am. I just think he's too good of a wide receiver. And then at our slot position, I'm going to put Basher there. Okay, so now we got to set up the board, and let's see if we... Because our playing style, we might be able to get quarterbacks. We might be able to get wide receivers. So we're actually able to recruit more 5-stars now. So I will throw A couple of them on the board. So we do have a tight end that's interested. There we go. A quarterback. Chet Gee and Dennis Half. Okay, so Mel Half, maybe. Okay, so we're doing well. Was that another 4-star quarterback that I saw that possibly had open? It was Shane Hill. I'm also going to put him on the board because, again, we need to figure out quarterback. We have to. I think we're good on wide receiver to not bring in any 3-stars. Tight end, we're already going after one. Like offensive line, I'm just going to go after guys that are first or second. Let's just advance the week. See what we can do. That we're gonna, and we lost to Texas State. How? There's no way. There's just no way. Pat Dalton. I mean, there's a reason that we had him on the squad, right? But geez, man. I'm gonna get super frustrated if we continue to lose out of conference games like this. So we're actually, this is insane. Bruce Matlock legitimately might be an Ohio Bobcat. Wow. I genuinely don't know what to say. We're 0-2. Again, this is ridiculous. We're 0-3. I don't know how we lost again. If we go to 0-4, I might get fired because this is unacceptable. We got Clarence Moore, 4-star tight end. They've reached their top schools. We lost again. How in the world is this possible? I don't know how this team can be 0-4. I have the best quarterback in the country. Lost again. I genuinely don't know how this is possible. We are 0-5 with an 85 overall team. 14-13. What? How? How is that the score? Oh my gosh. Well, that explains it. Oh. Through 5 games, Matt Logan has 13 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. I've never been more frustrated in a team. I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm going to get fired. I'm at a loss. I'm truly at a loss. And that visit did absolutely nothing because we got our asses handed to us. I'm assuming we won. Okay, finally, we win a goddamn football game. It's embarrassing. And it's 21-13. Why? How did we not score more? Tevin Gizzy had himself a game. Maybe the bye week was what we needed. We need to rattle off 6 straight wins. I hope we can do it. And it's not like we were, that far away from winning all of our out-of-conference games this year. We did get DeMarcus Silver. How do we keep losing? I don't understand. How is this sim killing us this bad? That was just an awful game. I don't get it. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna put the defensive aggressiveness back up. Maybe it gets us more possessions. Oh, we're gonna lose out on Matlock. I think I just used my visit way too early. Oh my gosh, we did it. I was shocked to see that. We got Bruce Matlock, the 5-star. That's unbelievable. What are you supposed to do when nothing is working? Listen, we're not out of it for the MAC yet, which is, I guess, the thing that we can continue to hold our hat on is that we're still there. Clawin could potentially do it, but I've never been more bewildered at a set of results. And it's not like we're losing big. All of these games are close, which is why it's all the more baffling. We got to beat a really good Central team this week. I don't know if you guys have seen a rebuild go this poorly. We won. We beat them. What is it with this team late in the season, turning it on, and Dom Dorwart going for 224? Are you serious? What in the world is going on? We're going to somehow find ourselves in the MAC championship game. I have a really good feeling about that. Kansas State, number 1 in the country. We have the number 22 class overall. Let's look at the schedule so far and see what's gone right for us. So we lose to Akron 28-24, but then we put up 3 phenomenal performances. Offensively, Matt Logan continues to be the motor behind us. We have 4 different guys score a touchdown against NIU. Against BG, we put a whooping on them, put up 52 points. Matt Logan goes for another 4 scores. Pat Dalton, he is your long reception king, so your yards per catch. 40-37 against Central Michigan. At home, we pull off the victory in overtime. 534 for Matt Logan. 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. That is probably a single game record, I would imagine, for the Ohio Bobcats. Let us go check that out and see how he's doing this year. 534 and Dom Dorwart 224 is the most in a single game in Ohio history. And it just so happened to come on a team that was 3-6 against the best team in the MAC. I can't explain it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot explain it. We did lose again, so unfortunately our hopes at sneaking in the back door of a MAC title are dashed. Conference standings wise, let's take a look and see where we did finish. And, right now we're 4-3 in the conference. I think we're out because Akron has the tiebreaker over us. If there's a 3-way tie, I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think it might be some sort of alphabetical order, so I think Akron is in regardless. But we didn't do terribly in the MAC. It was just the out of conference that kind of put a damper on the mood. We went 4-8, so we lost in week 15 as well. Lenora Sellers wins at hold on a second. Hold on, time out. Lenora Sellers is now the quarterback at Clemson, and he won the Heisman. If I have any South Carolina fans still watching this video, I need you to tell me exactly how you feel about that. That is backstabbery, treachery like I've never seen before in my life. So let's look at the team schedule, see how we finished the season and why it went so poorly. So we actually did get routed in the last 2 weeks of the season. I was talking about how, we don't get routed, and then we got absolutely killed. Dom Dorwart finished the season phenomenally. I don't know why this team plays in ebbs and flows like this. It doesn't make a ton of sense. What do you even do at this point if you're Bob Bolden? Do you just call it quits? Do you retire because you can't figure it out? And my punter's going to transfer now too? Are we not punting the ball enough for you? What an interesting little Pac-12 rematch. Who made it this year? UAB was a 4 seed. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I mean, Purdue obviously is an outlier there, but for the most part, that seems about right. I guess you'd say Penn State had 5 losses and was still in the dang thing. Let's see how Matt Logan finished up. 33 touchdowns and 3,600 yards. I don't know what else he needs to do. Not quite as of a prolific season for him as last year, but he did play in more games. I mean, I really don't know what more you want to ask of him. Dom Dorwart goes for 903 and 9 touchdowns. Pat Dalton goes for 838 and 8. Jake McManus has a little bit more of a down year, 6 touchdowns. Leo D'Ampiero is playing out of his mind for a tight end, being a good old reliable. Bryce Parson, I need you. Playing style extremely low. Yeah, I mean, we don't run the football at all. So that's, fortunately, we've done a good job backfilling that position. We did have 2 guys get drafted at the cornerback position, so that's fun. Tony Mathis, and Creed Hill. And that's what I'm saying. Like, our defense was solid last year. We had an elite secondary. Why did nothing else work? Yes. Yes. Bang. Let's go. Got all three of them. Let's go to results and just see if anybody decided that they wanted to be a good football player this year. Matt Logan did not move up at all. Yeah, that's right. He's at his caps. So he's as good as he's ever going to be. Connor Casey. Nice. That's impressive. I like to see that. Tevin Gizzy is phenomenal. Enrique Clapp is going off. I mean, this is just a good, solid team. Leo went up. Wilkins went up as well. Vince Nortman. Damn. Okay, Vince. Jeremy Bolin passed up Kentrell James. Elijah Bauman is a dog. Grogman. I mean, our interior offensive line is phenomenal. Braylon Wall. Hedge rusher is really solid. The tackle looks really good. I mean, looks fine, I should say. Brother. Joel Spann is a 92 overall. Are you kidding me? We're an 86. So hopefully we can figure it out. That would be nice. Whoa, Hugh Burns went up to a 78? I think he's our best strong safety. Oh, boy. Of course, Matlock's going to transfer, because why not? Okay, this schedule is about as manageable as it gets. If we cannot be the best team in this conference with this schedule, I'm hanging it up. I'm hanging it up. There are some other good overalls in here, but there are none as good as us. We have a substantial amount of overall points on these guys. Bruce Matlock and Reuben Bourne are going to redshirt. Our wide receiver room is just so loaded. Tight end, we're going to redshirt him. He's not going to play much. Melhalf and Speed will redshirt as well. And then Gee and Blunt will redshirt. And then here, I mean, Silver for sure. And then LaMarcus, because like Hugh Burns is the best safety we've got right now, which is wild to say. I don't think any five-stars are going to be interested. I can give you playing time. If that's what you're looking for. This is crazy. Okay. Well, that'll do it for us here today. Year 5 will be coming to you in the next episode. I don't know if I've seen a worse 4-year start to a dynasty rebuild ever. Watching videos, doing them myself, this is the biggest uphill climb that I've ever had. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the flip. See you.